And we're back with a little bit of a surprise box. Well, maybe not. If you watch my last video, you know I have this box. Okay, that was dumb to say it's a surprise box. But anybody who didn't watch the Lovin' You break that I did a few days back have no idea that I have an NXT 2018 box here with me. Now, this is box number 2 out of the case that they found at my shop. I broke box number 1 a little while back. If you didn't see it, you can always go back and check out the older videos because there should be an NXT 2018 break not too far back, probably a few months back now. Now, I think like I said on the last one, 2018 NXT, I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it's because I didn't get very many good hits off of my first box or so that I picked up. I was never as big into 2018 as I was into 2017. It just happened that way. 2017 I loved. 2018, meh. I think it's because I just kept on hitting people that I had already gotten in the 2017 set, and I wasn't that interested in getting all of them again in the 2018 set. And then the price of these boxes were down to $50-$60 a piece there for a while, both 2017 and 18. Now that there's not very many left around, the prices have jacked right back up. The price here never changed, so this is the same price as it was when it released, but that's still a little high. The 2017 he still has is at the same release price, which was the same price as the Undisputeds when they came out. So I have too many 2017s to even risk opening a box of that, because the odds of me hitting a card that I need from those ones is slim to none. For this one, I do have not a bad set. This box is completely 2018s. So I have a good collection. Not a lot of each color. Bobby Fish, Ember Moon, No Way Jose, and Ciampa for the 25s. The silver 25s. I think I have a pretty good set of blues in here from the look of it. Not even a lot of blues either. The blue out of 50s. I think the design of this card I found kind of ugly at first too. It's kind of grown on me, but I don't know. It just didn't look as good as the set from the 2017s. I really like the 2017 set. Ciampa and Blake. And then a lot, maybe still not as many. The out of 99s. Right, the out of 99. So Akam, Murphy, Ember. I basically have every Ember one. Kyle O'Reilly, Montez Ford, Nick Miller, Otis, Oney, Peyton, Razar, Shane, Tucker, and Vanessa. Then the rest of this stuff is just the base, which I'm not going to flip through because there's just so many of them. And then I've got just the parallel non-autos in here as well, like a gold William Regal. For autos, I only have one gold. The only gold from this set I have is the gold Kairi Sane. And I think I hit that almost right away. So it didn't really make a huge difference to me because that was one of the main ones that I wanted a gold of, and I already got it. So it's well, what am I chasing now? Now, I did last time hit this, the 1 out of 1 Pete Dunne. And I've got a bunch of 1 out of 1s from this set. 1 out of 1 Bobby Roode, 1 out of 1 Nakamura, 1 of 1 AOP winning from DIY. And I think I actually have a few more 1 of 1s from this set floating around in other boxes as well. That's the older set. That's the 2016 set that I had shoved in the side there. Okay, so let's get to the box in a second because I have a few plates, and I want to say something about the plates. Where's my plates? I don't have a lot of plates for this one, but I do have some nice ones. I have the Ciampa plate, Roderick Strong auto plate, Eric Young auto plate, a Razar. Is that Razar or Akam? Akam base plate. It's the gold one, so it's kind of crappy looking. Gabriel Ely. That guy disappeared. This freaking card. Wesley Blake black printing plate. There's another Wesley Blake black printing plate from this set on eBay. And the person has it on there for $97.96. And it's been on there for about 3 years. And I have my eBay settings to let me know when... Oh, one of the turtles fell down. I have my eBay settings set to let me know when there are NXT stuff, when there's NXT 1-of-1s that get listed and stuff like that. So every week or every other week when that damn card relists itself, I always get like, what new NXT 1-of-1 listed? I'm like, oh, what's it going to be? And then I check it, and it's that damn Wesley Blake freaking non-auto plate. It drives me crazy. It's not even an auto plate. I could see the price being a little bit higher if it was an auto plate, but come on. It's non-auto, and it's Wesley Blake. Like, oh. I was so close to one day being like, you know what? I just want to buy it. I just want to buy it so I never have to see it again. But I'm not paying that much for it. I also have a search for Naomi WWE tops. And there's a card for Naomi that pops up that the person's trying to sell that nobody's ever going to buy for the price they have. And I have to look at it every time I get notifications. Drive me crazy. Okay, we've already wasted a bunch of time talking about a bunch of crap. I brought out the ECWs and I brought out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, before I did this, I scared the crap out of myself because I totally forgot that Donatello will do that. Yeah, it's annoying as hell. I totally forgot. I set him up nicely, and I accidentally touched his arm, and all of a sudden he yells out, "Pizza!" Now, Raphael used to speak, but I think... Oh, he does. Okay, only by the arm. Okay, I was going to say, I thought maybe his battery was dead, because he was like the first one I got. Michelangelo doesn't say anything. Okay, let's get into NXT. Now... Again, I still think the price is high on this. I still think for it being the NXT sets, the prices are too high. Because I've paid way less than what I paid for this one before for the NXT boxes. But I guess at the same time, they're not easily available anymore. And there are some pretty good hits inside of these ones. But then, like last night, I was going to get a select... Should I put that up there? Or is that going to make everybody fall? Alright, we'll put it up there for now, but if it makes everybody fall, I'm going to be pissed. I was looking at Select from last year, and then he found another case of Chronicles from this year as well. So it was like, well, I should get one of those. But both of them were in his warehouse, which was a few blocks away, and it was raining last night. So I didn't want to make him go on his bike to go get the stuff. He does it all the time. He'll just hop on his scooter, take off, go get stuff, and come back within like 5 minutes and just leave the shop to whoever's in there. But I didn't want to make him have to do that. And honestly, I only paid about $10 more. Yeah, maybe about 10 or 15 bucks more to get this box. And this box guarantees us 10 autos. If I'm going to buy those other ones, I'm guaranteeing myself maybe 2 or 3 hits. Okay, so we got to remember how we do this. Okay, so the hit's backwards, isn't it? Okay, so the hit is at the bottom there. Okay, so we'll just bring these forward, and then we'll flip it for the hit at the end. Okay, Shane Thorne. The Revival. Not much longer. More like the Convicts soon. Bobby Roode. Tino Sabatulli. Pete Dunne. Gabrielle Ely. Let's put Pete Dunne on that side to block that card. And our first auto looks like a base. Adam Cole. I don't think I have an Adam Cole from this set. This is the one set I have full sets of all 4 Undisputed Era members from every set that they've had autos in, except for this set. I don't think I ever hit an Adam Cole from this set. We did just flip through the cards, but I can't remember everybody that I just saw. But I know I have no special colored Adam Cole ones, so maybe this is my first Cole for this set. So even though he's so much different now over in AEW, it doesn't matter. When he was Ring of Honor and now when he was NXT, he was one of the best out there. So that's a nice one to get. I would like to put together a nice set of my Undisputed Eras. You know what? Let's get these all open right now so I'm not picking up the scissors like every 2 minutes. and just freak some people out by watching me use scissors on packs. Because I know it just scares people that I'm going to cut a card. Which I never do. Which I shouldn't be so cocky about it. It was like, which I never do. The other day I was cutting the cat's nails. And Zola was fighting it. And I've never cut the cat's nail too low where it cuts into the tendon and they bleed a bit. Never done that in like my 40 plus years of cutting cat's nails. I've never done that. And then what do? I cut her freaking nail too low because she was squirming. And then she screamed out. Then I had to make sure it doesn't bleed too much. So yes, I do make mistakes sometimes. I'm not as perfect as I look. Okay. Vanessa Bourne, let's flip her to the bottom. She can be our cover for our hit when we get to it. Alright, Tyler Bate, Leo Rush. That's the one. I got my very first box of this. The first box I opened of this, I got a Leo Rush black auto plate. And since I wasn't that big into this stuff, I sold it pretty much right away, like for those 5 minutes where people were actually like looking for Leo Rush stuff. So I cashed in pretty well on a card that no one would give a crap about now, probably. All right, Bobby Roode. We got a blue Roderick Strong. So we're going to just put Vanessa Bourne down there for a second. So we have a blue out of 50 parallel Roderick Strong card there. Okay, put the parallels, I'll just put it over here for right now. Alright, and behind Vanessa Bourne, we have, looks to be an out of 99 of Cassius Ohno. The biggest, the biggest disappointment. I honestly, I have to say, he probably has to be one of the biggest disappointments for any fan of Ring of Honor, for him coming over to WWE and NXT and just blowing it. Like, absolutely just blowing it. Like, it was like they gave him an awesome chance, and I don't know what it is, and there he is again. There's his face haunting us here. Yeah, I was such a fan of the Kings of Wrestling. I was a fan of him in Ring of Honor, and then, man, it just went right to just absolute hell. Okay, let's separate those two. We'll stick Adam Cole on the bottom there. Nick, who the hell are you, Miller? That's a joke. If anybody's seen my other ones, they'll understand what I'm talking about when I say that. Cassius Ohno, NXT champion Bobby Roode. God, that was when the NXT championship was awesome. Hideo Itami. Oh, another another just monster disappointments. Hideo just, just such potential in NXT. Now, do these ones have numbers or no? Okay, no. So the bronze parallels do not have numbering on them. I remember that now. Okay, so we have our Adam Cole covering up our next auto. We have a base auto from... I shouldn't have made fun of him, should I? Leo Rush. Alright, Leo Rush. Pretty sure we should be seeing some news this week about another wrestling place where he will be quitting and retiring from, and then we'll see him come back again somewhere else later. The kid had potential. The kid had awesome matches, and I don't know. I think he's just too far inside his own head or too far up his own butt to be able to figure out how to survive in the business properly. Okay, we have next one, Trent Seven. We'll flip him around to be our cover. We have a Razar. We have Sanity, another. See, opening these boxes, it makes me just want to talk about, like, the golden age, right? Like, the golden age of NXT. To me, the golden age was like 2017 to 2018. I didn't watch NXT when it first started, so I wasn't watching it when like Becky, Charlotte, Bayley, and all them were there. I saw them on their way out when Asuka was destroying different people while they were on their way out. But yeah, I kind of started NXT when Asuka started getting big, and then that was it for me for NXT. I watched it for a long time. So, like, looking back over this, like, this is, like, the glory days of NXT for me. Alright, we have a parallel of Drew McIntyre. which is just the bronze parallel. We have a bronze auto behind Trent 7 here of Akam. I probably have more cards of Akam and Razar than anybody else in the history of card collecting. I collected tag teams like crazy when I first started, and I collected so much of Akam and Razar. I've got a lot of 1/1s, I've got a lot of autos, I got a lot of rainbows, so this will go into the collection of this stuff, but my God, I swear I'm overdoing it on these guys, and then they never went anywhere. I thought like I was backing the right horse on that one. I'm like, there's no way that these guys aren't going to be the most dominant tag team ever, and then gone. And then the Viking Raiders came in. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to collect the Viking Raiders, because once again, there's no way these guys aren't going to be the most dominant tag team in wrestling. And then what happened? They weren't, just like usual. Okay, let's flip Drew to the bottom there to cover our auto on this pack. So what pack are we at? We're on pack number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're on pack number 5. So far we got 2 base, and 2 99 bronze parallels, and we have a blue parallel Roderick Strong for my Roddy Strong collection. Aye, Aleister Black, AEW. Zelina Vega, still in WWE. Hideo Itami, New Japan. Roderick Strong, AEW. Tommaso Ciampa, good, he's still around. Johnny Gargano, boo, he's still around. Alright, ooh, a nice blue parallel out of 50. DIY, Defeat the Revival. Don't I have the plate for that one, or the 1/1 for that one? I have either the plate or the 1/1 for that card. Alright. We'll bring that down. We'll stick it here in front of Roddy. And our next auto looks to be a base auto of Plumber Moxley. Actually, I don't think I have a single Dean Ambrose auto in my collection. I think I got rid of most of them. But for this collection, there are some people, like these ones, the NXT called up ones. I think that was one of the more big drawing points for a lot of people on this set, was they brought back a lot of the people who had already been called up and gave them autos in this one. Because the 2016 set was just a small set with the people who were on the roster then. But a lot of those are big names now. The 2017 set was just the people that were there. The called up cards that were in the set didn't have autos. This set included the called ups to the autos. So Dean Ambrose, Bayley, and a bunch of others have autos in this set that, even though they're still base stuff, they always seem harder to find and harder to get. Okay. Let's bring these ones up here first. Cards are a little bit stuck together. So NXT champion Bobby Roode defeats Hideo Itami. I think I remember that match, because that was 2 people that I was cheering for at the same time. Ty Dillinger, blah. Ember Moon, Caesar Bonini, Alexander Wolf. There's one of those ones that's kind of rare. There is Sanity, but no Killian Dane. That's when they had Sawyer Fulton in there with them instead. I believe that's Sawyer Fulton. So it was Wolf, Young, Nikki, and Sawyer. And then Sawyer left, and then they brought in Killian Dane instead. Okay, next auto coming up. We look like we have another base auto on this one. Nick freaking Miller. Can never get away from Nick Miller. I have a lot. If anybody out there is an Australian fan of cards, I have a pretty good collection of doubles of Nick Miller that I do not need. I end up, when I break these boxes, it's almost like, because the very first box I ever broke, if anybody watched this stuff, it was either the first box or one of the first boxes I broke. One of the first autos I hit was a Nick Miller. It was either an auto or it was an out of 10 base. And right away I was like, who the fuck is Nick Miller? Like, I just didn't realize that he was part of the, was it TM61 or whatever, because they were already off injured, and they were always off injured. And yeah, so now that I make fun of Nick Miller all the time, I end up always hitting Nick Miller stuff. Okay, we're going to flip our Nakamura down to the bottom to cover our next one. So, 4 to go. 4 to go on this one. Let's see if we got any big stuff coming up. Nakamura over Joe. See, there's sanity when they changed. That's when they added in Killian Dane instead. So there's cards in here with Dane, and then there's cards in here that have Sawyer instead. All right, Riddick Moss. Is he injured right now? Because they gave him a pretty damn good push there, and it looked like they were going to be pushing him pretty well. And then all of a sudden, I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm assuming he's injured. Paul Ellering. That was a nice addition to the roster while he was there. All right, Razar Bronze Parallel. Stick that over here. Nakamura is covering up another base auto for us. A base auto of Roderick Strong. All right, well, we're 2 out of 4. Like, we're already 2 out of 4 of everybody for the Undisputed Era. And I'm pretty sure I've got the Bobby Fish base one. Kyle O'Reilly, possibly. I remember seeing a Kyle O'Reilly, but I don't know if it was the base or not. Okay, so 3 more to go. Usually there's one that has like the... Yeah, I was looking, I don't see one. Usually in this set there was one that would have a... what's it called? The relic. But I don't see any relics in this one. Okay. NXT Champions, the Authors of Pain. God, I love that team. I know, we just talked about it, so I'll just get over it now, right? Alright, Samoa Joe. We're going to flip Joe to the bottom to be our lucky card that's going to cover up our auto. Kairi Sane, thank God she's coming back to WWE. But then it kind of makes me worry that there's going to have too many Japanese girls in WWE. And honestly, Kairi Sane is... I love Asuka. I do. I love Asuka, but Kairi Sane is gorgeous. And, like, head and shoulders, at least head and shoulders, above Asuka when it comes to just in-ring ability. She is one of the best out of Japan. Her, I would love to. I wish my dream match would be Hikaru Shida versus Kairi Sane. If I could see Hikaru Shida versus Kairi Sane now, I would lose my mind probably. Those two are both so talented, and I kind of think that what's her face? Dollar Store Diva, Mercedes Moné Bank Statement. I really think that she ruined it over there. It's a good thing she got injured because she had some bad matches. She made Kairi Sane look like crap. She made New Japan and Stardom look like crap. Don't even get me started on her. Okay, Ember Moon, Bronze Parallel there. And we have a base. Actually, it looks like we got a first NXT auto for somebody. Lacey. Nice. Lacey, who just got released like 1 or 2 days ago. We have a nice... That's Lacey's rookie card auto here for this set. That is a nice one to get. I forgot Lacey was in this set. That's one of the things with this set. I don't remember everybody that's in it. I remember everybody that's in the 2017 set because I have so many of them that there's no way I'm ever going to forget. So with this set, sometimes it's a surprise. I forgot that there was a chance to get Mox and a few others in this set. So that's pretty cool that there's a Lacey in here that I forgot about. Alright, Ciampa. We'll flip him down to try and be our lucky one for our covered auto. Nikki Cross. Bobby Roode. Shayna. See, Shayna should be in this set too. Totally forgot about that. And this would be her first auto as well. Tucker Knight. Killian Dane. That's an out of 25. That's a nice out of 25 parallel of Killian Dane. The silver parallels are out of 25. Damn it, that's hard to see. 16 out of 25. We got a lot of parallels over here. Well, I guess some of them are just the bronzes. All right, we got a blue auto. So we got an out of 50 auto. I think from what I remember from these sets is it's not guaranteed, but it always seems like there's at least 2 bronze, 1 either blue or silver or gold or red auto, and then the rest of the base. I think that's kind of how I almost knocked the damn phone over. I think that's how they broke this one down. So we have Aliyah. I don't know. I can't even think of a different way to say it wrong. I'm so used to teaching kindergarten kids where they say stuff wrong all the time that I'm just getting better and better and better at saying things wrong. All right. Aaliyah out of 50. 23 out of 50 on that one. I got a friend who's a big Aaliyah collector who will probably... He's missing a lot of the NXT stuff from what I believe, so he may be harassing me after he sees this video to see about the Aaliyah card there. Okay. Let's get to our last pack. So I'm hoping for another colored one, but on average it's usually 7 base. And usually there, like I said, usually there is a parallel, or not a parallel. Usually there is a relic in these ones. I've had most of the boxes I open, one of the packs usually has the relic in it, but we have no relic this time. And a lot of the time when there's a relic, there's also an auto in with the relic. So sometimes that's an 11-hit box. So it looks like we don't have one of the 11-hit boxes. All right. Did we put a card at the bottom? No, we didn't put a card at the bottom. There's an auto down there. Okay, well, we'll flip somebody down there in a second. Drew McIntyre, AOP, Samoa Joe. We'll put Samoa Joe down there. All right, Samoa Joe's going to cover up our final auto. Authors of Pain, Billy Kay. That would be a good one to get an auto from. Just because I have the Peyton, so I kind of need that one. Aleister Black, Bronze Parallel. Samoa Joe covering up our last auto, which looks to be a base auto. Alright, so I was right. It's like 2 bronze, 1 color, and the rest are usually base autos on this one. Base auto of Tommaso Ciampa. Can't complain on that one. I do have most of the Ciampa autos for the rainbow of this one, other than the 1 out of 1, but hey, if I can put together... I am, for this one, I am collecting a lot of this stuff, because that's what I'm doing now, but I am hoping to put together at least a full set of base or bronze or blue for this one. I don't think I'm going to chase the entire stupid set like I did last time with this stuff. Like, that was just insanity on my part to try and chase the entire 2017 set. And I'm only 8 cards away from 194 cards of that base set. So, yeah, that's been a very long journey that I don't know if it will ever end. But because this guy, good old Roderick Strong, I do not believe that he signed all his cards. I think we talked about that before too. I really don't believe that Roderick Strong signed all his cards, because there's another set where he only had base. He did not have any parallels. And I'm missing the gold and silver parallels. I've never seen a gold or silver parallel from 2017. I've basically seen every other card that's available out there, but his cards are like ghosts. So I believe that he may have not signed all the cards, or he may have screwed up signing some of his cards, or I don't know what he did. But if that screws up me getting the whole set, I'm going to go hunt him down, and I'm going to bring the base colors, and I'm going to make him sign the damn things. Oh, we almost lost Donatello. Oh, calm yourself down, Donatello. Okay, Donatello almost fainted when I said I was going to go beat up Roderick Strong. All right, so not a bad box. Nothing spectacular, nothing stand out on this one, but honestly, it fills in a lot of gaps in my collection, and I still enjoy opening the NXT stuff. So that just means that the other 6 boxes there probably have some pretty damn good stuff still in them, and I'm going to have to start going through them slowly. Actually, probably quicker before people start grabbing them again. Okay, so we got bronze unnumbered parallels. Drew McIntyre, Trent Seven, Razar, Ember Moon, Aleister Black. That's our bronze parallels. We have an out of 50 DIY, Defeat the Revival, and that's 16 out of 50 on that one. And our 2 numbered parallel cards of the base roster parallel cards. We have a 16 out of 25 for Killian Dane. And we have a 49 out of 50 on Roderick Strong. Sorry about that. Oh, I've had a sore throat for the last few days, and it's starting to get to me for how rainy it is outside. There's a good chance you guys can probably hear the thunder outside right now, because it is pretty stormy today. We're in that season in Taiwan right now where, like, in the daytime, like morning into the afternoon is like beautiful weather, hot, sunny, beautiful outside. And then like 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it turns into a typhoon every damn day. Okay, let's go through our base here, what we hit. Base, Roderick Strong. We'll start listing them back up there. Base, Tommaso Ciampa. Base, Nicholas Miller. Base, Leo, I quit and I'm retiring Rush. Base, Plumber Moxley. I'm gonna bleed. I'm gonna bleed. Sorry. I'm a fan of Cornette, so I have to make fun of Plumber Moxley. Base, Adam Cole. And our base of Lacey Evans will stick up here, which will end up falling and knocking everything down. Alright, for our parallels, we have our 99 Akam, who my friend, who when he used to break these ones, because he has a British accent, he always called them Akam. It drove me crazy. Akam. Like, oh, come on, it's Akam, it's not Akam. Okay, that's he knows who he is. There's a good chance he listens to this at some point. He knows who he is. Akam, come on. Alright, next one, out of 99, Cassius Ono. And it's 8 out of 99 for KO, the older KO. And our big hit of the box is the out of 50, 23 out of 50, Alua card. Now, oh, they almost fell. Almost. We almost lost them all right there. Alright, looking at that, not bad. Like, honestly, not bad. Like, I know a few of them I already have. Akam, I'm pretty sure I've got it. KO, like Cassius Ono, it's okay. Just goes into my collection. Alua, she's pretty good hit. She never seems to stick around very long, but she's been there a damn long time. That's a pretty good one to add to the collection, especially if it's one of the women. But the other ones, really, if you just ignore Leo and Nick, like you ignore Leo and Nick, my base are rookie card Lacey Evans base, Adam Cole base, which it's awesome, a Dean Ambrose. Like, I make fun of Plumber Moxley, but a Dean Ambrose card to go into my sets and my collection, this one, that's a pretty good one to have on here. Roderick Strong, who I absolutely love. I know AEW's ruining him and misusing him, but at least he's here. And a Tommaso Ciampa. Can never complain about getting a Tommaso Ciampa. So, yeah, it's a good box. It's not a shit box. It's not a bad box. It's not like a wow, holy crap, that was fire box. But I would say this was a little bit above average, especially for the base. Like, especially for the base, this would be, for me, an above average one. I want to see who I have for blue. We didn't have very many blue, did I? See, I've got so many Ciampas. I've got almost every color of Ciampa and almost every color of Ember Moon as well. Oh, we don't even have an Ember Moon up there. Yeah, see, there we go. Ciampa again. We got the blue Ciampa in there. Okay, that's good. We've got the blue. The blue Alaya needs to go into my collection. But we already have the bronze Akam already in the collection. And we have the bronze Cassius Ono in the collection. So both of those go up. And I do have an O'Reilly and I do have a Fish. But when it comes to those guys, when it comes to the Undisputed Era, I really like to get all 4 of their autos, like all from the same color. So all blue or all gold or all silver or anything like that. It's just kind of a nice way to put their sets together. So let's do a real quick check. I know now I'm just killing and wasting time. We've already seen me break the stuff, but do we have Alistair, Elia? So we have a Bobby Fish. So we've got a Strong, a Cole, a Fish, Eric Young, Gargano, Kyrie. I already have the Lacey. That's surprising. I didn't know I had the Lacey in here. Lars, God, who could ever forget about Lars Sullivan? My God. Lars Sullivan. That's scary. Not as a wrestler, scary and normal. Montez Ford, Only Lorcan, Peyton Royce, Razar, Riddick Moss, Shane Thorne, Ciampa, Tucker, Velveteen Dream, Blake, and Vega. Alright, so we don't have... What did I say? Now I'm forgetting. Okay, so we have Bobby Fish, we have Roddy Strong, we have Adam Cole. We don't have a Kyle O'Reilly base yet to put together my full 4 of the Undisputed Eras, but it'll come. I always seem to find the ones that I need or hit the ones I need at some point. So, okay, there we go. Not a bad, like I said, I can't even say just not a bad box. Pretty good box. Pretty decent. Now, of course, like, we already have a good amount of them. I do. Like, I didn't realize that I had that many of these ones already. But we have the Lacey, we have the Akam, we have the KO. I think we have the Strong, we have the Ciampa. Damn it, we only need like 4 or 5 of these cards. But it's okay. I can always throw them up for trade with other people and get some more stuff that I need for this collection anyway. So... there we go, NXT 2018. This is going to be one that pops up every once in a while on the feed because nobody here gives a crap about NXT in Taiwan. Nobody here even knows NXT 2018. Like, it's a 5-year-old product now. It's a 5-year-old product that most of the wrestlers in it, any people here who watch wrestling or collect wrestling, are not even going to know who most of these people are anymore because they just stick with what's current. So, yeah, I'll be grabbing another one of these ones down the line and see if we can hit a few more nice colored parallel autos. So, that's it for me. If you're new to the channel, like the page, come on back. We're always breaking more stuff, always more wrestling, sometimes more Japanese AV autos. Sometimes some Star Wars, sometimes some toys. I'm going to start throwing up some toy stuff on here. The last one I did with the toy stuff was pretty fun, going through my Fantastic Four pop collection that I just picked up. So maybe I'll pull out some other stuff. We'll go through some of that stuff too. So come on back. We got comics, we got cards, we got toys, we got lots of wrestling talk, and we have Nick Miller. Like, we have the superstar right there from Australia, Nick freaking Miller, the best thing going in professional wrestling. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Not sure what's coming up next. I don't know. Maybe more AV, maybe more wrestling, maybe more toys. We have no idea right now. I'm filming a bunch of stuff, so I don't know what order things are going to be put up in and when I'm going to have them posted. So just stay tuned. Just stay subscribed. Why not? I always have fun stuff, and I'm fun to listen to. And most of you guys probably just jumped right to the end here and was like, whoa, those are the cards you got. Very good. Now we don't have to listen to them. But hey, I'm fun to listen to. I'm a nice guy. Okay, I'm out of here. See you guys on the next video with something new, something breaking, something fun. See you later.